Hi, this is Ria from pennilesspainter.blogspot.com, and I'm going to be showing you how to draw this. And this is a beginner's video, so you professionals go away. It will be messy, don't worry. It probably won't look that great. But it's just the basics of the human face, because a lot of people just don't know how to do it. So enjoy the video. Every face is built the same, though of course there are some exceptions like defects. But we're not covering that. The rough outlines are just what they are. They're rough, so don't worry about them if they're not completely correct like mine. I'm perfect. Anyway, eyes are always in the center of the oval. A longer face or receding hairline will give the illusion of the eyes being down lower, but they really aren't. The eyes are essentially just footballs. They're nothing, really anything more than that. So just go ahead and add those. And try to make them the same size and the same distance from each other in comparison to the face, the sides of the face. And like mine, that one is too big, so I'm going to erase. That's what erasers are for. They're wonderful. Now, when you're drawing in the eyes are always going to look up a little bit, and that's just because of how the eyelid falls over the eyeball. You're not always looking up, obviously, you're always going to look forward, but just because of how the eyelid falls, they're going to look up just a little bit, so just kind of draw like a half circle kind of thing going on. And there's always going to be a shine in the eye because there's always a light source. So add the shine and then add the iris. And this is your light source, so remember that. Just kind of get your bearings. And the nose is going to be just a little ways down. You can fix it if you need to. I wouldn't say about halfway, I would say a little bit before halfway. I'm terrible with this kind of stuff. And it's important to draw the lines extending from the nose just lightly, because that's where your ears are going to fall. And everyone's ears fall in the same area. So to get the ears, you need to draw the face, and it's just a really big curvy V kind of thing. Just a basic jawline, nothing special. Of course, every jawline is going to be different. So just touch it up and make it darker so you can tell the difference between that and the lines, or the sketch lines. Now the ears just kind of protrude from the head like that. But you don't want them to seem too small either, and if they look a little too small, then move the nose down and then fix the ears. Just like this. So my nose is right in the first place, but that's okay. Just like that. Now bigger ears are going to be protruding more from the head. They're not going to be longer, just out more. And the lips, you always start with a V. And the end of the mouth will end at that part of the eyes. Not the end of the lips, the end of the mouth. People with really big mouths, that's where their lip ends too. But just for a very basic mouth, you just want it to end a little bit before the end of the mouth. And now the eyebrows are always going to be the most expressive part of the face. And these are just going to be very basic fallen eyebrows, and there's essentially 3 points to the eyebrow. There's the end, the middle, and the other end. And it just kind of curves just like that, usually. Although this is not basic for every face with the eyebrows. Everyone's eyebrows are different, and they always fall differently too. And we're just going to add the eyelids a little bit. I don't normally do this, but it's just, just to kind of give you a reference of the eyes more here. You don't really need to add those, I just kind of did. And the neck is always going to come between the ears and the jawline. And then when you add the head, try to give it a big crown. You're gonna want brain space in there. And my head's leaving a little short, but don't really worry about that because you're gonna add hair anyway, and but try to make it right. That's the brain space. Go ahead and erase that. And now everyone's hairline is different too, but this is just going to be a basic, almost Whittle Peak kind of hairline, and then just basic temporal lobes, nothing special. And now the hair is always going to come a little bit away from the skull, so if your head's a little bit short with the brain space, then don't worry, just make them have bigger hair and it'll look better. Like I did. And then bangs if you want them. Just very basic bangs. That's with realism, you're not really supposed to draw hair like that, but this is more cartoony, so just don't really worry about it too much. And then just go ahead and erase all of the extra lines you got there so it doesn't look like a creepy doll. Now if you want, go ahead and go to my DeviantArt site. It's pennilesspainter.deviantart.com, and post some before and after pictures if you have them, and I'll be glad to take a look at them, and I'll critique them if you want. Go ahead and visit my blog too. It's going to be in the comments section. There's a link down there, and I do commissions, and I do requests, and of course I have freelance work on sale as well. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And if you want to here, just kind of darken any lines you might need to. And now the nose I forgot about, so we got to go back and do that. The bridge always starts from the eyebrows, and normally people just kind of shade that in. They don't really draw it like I just did. But you know, whatever. This is just the basics anyway. And the nose is just a little flat W. And again, just darken anything you need to. And erase anything you don't want. This is why erasers are so lovely. Hope you enjoy the video.